Good evening, viewers, and welcome to another edition of the Sons of Haddonfield. As always, I'm Ian, and this is a man most of you know.
Mystery.
This is Josh.
Or a man of mystery. Or Josh.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. And tonight, we'll be discussing a movie that most of you are probably checking out, or at least will be checking out pretty soon, because it's been widely advertised, known as The Beach House.
One change in front of you, and you know there's no going back. It scares me to death.
No one's been here in months.
It's beautiful.
I love you, you know.
I love you too.
Does anyone need a refill?
Yes, please. Have you seen this out here before? It's in the trees.
It's all over. Something in the air.
I felt a little lightheaded before.
It would feel good.
It's like I was knocked out. I can't remember.
Mr. Turner!
Matt!
Miss Turner? Where's Mr. Turner?
It is so nice out today.
What is going on?
I don't know. Something from the water.
I can feel it on the side.
What is it?
I'm just having so much fun.
I need a hospital.
Oh, please answer. We need help! Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Brand new Shudder exclusive.
Yep,
movie.
came out this last Thursday, I believe.
Which would have
something
been
like that.
the...
Time is irrelevant.
Yeah, time. We talked about that in the last video. Time is irrelevant.
It came out this last week, but it was filmed in 2019. But it's really fun. He liked it more than I did, and we'll get into that.
Yep, we'll get into it.
Where should we start?
Well, basic plot of the movie.
So, a young couple, they go to a beach house.
They've had their problems. They're supposed to be like the guy's hoping this is going to be like a
rejuvenation of their relationship.
a new start to their relationship.
And another couple shows up. An old couple just randomly shows up. And then things go from there.
Things happen. Stuff begins to go downhill in a hurry.
And this is where we'll tell you, stop watching if you haven't seen the movie and don't want spoilers. This is your official spoiler alert.
Spoiler warning. Spoiler
warning.
I'll put some cool effects there.
Good. I was expecting nothing less. So, this movie stars some good actors. Jake Weber, known for the Dawn of the Dead reboot from 2004 and a lot of other movies, but the Dawn of the Dead remake he was in.
He's fun. He's always fun.
One of my favorites.
He always grabs my attention when he's on screen. Not only in this movie, but in other movies too. Like he's charismatic. He has a fun personality. I think he always kind of sucks me into his role, whatever it is.
He was
so
one of my
cool.
favorite characters in this movie. It stars Jake Weber, who we talked about. Yep. He's more of a supporting cast role, but it also has Liana Liberato. Hopefully I'm saying that last name right. I'm not really sure.
She's a really talented, young, kind of up-and-coming actress. She was in one of my favorite non-horror movies. A movie that I talk about a lot.
He does.
If I Stay.
Yeah. And also...
Love If I Stay. Such a good movie.
She was in the starring role of Light as a Feather, show on Hulu.
The Hulu, yeah.
I've only seen the first season of that, but
it was fun. It was fun. It's kind of the run-of-the-mill teen,
angsty witch.
Yeah, it's
curse movie show.
It's the Vampire Diaries, but just not the Vampire Diaries, kind of. But it's still fun. I still have fun with those types of shows.
Yeah, I mean,
and she was good in it.
Yeah, she was good. And it also has another actor, Noah DeGrosse, I think. He's not been in anything that I can recall, but this is one of his.
And I think he did very well. Roles. He did good in this.
Mm-hmm. And there's some other actors and
actresses in it. Yeah, I liked it more than you did. You said that earlier.
Yeah.
I was a fan. I'm kind of a sucker for this type of movie. So like The Bay.
That's so big, I don't think he fits in this boat. You ever seen anything like that?
Never seen nothing like that. What is that?
Son of a...
That movie freaks me out. And this isn't really per se like The Bay, but it is in the same realm, kind of. And it freaked me out. This movie got under my skin, and it got me thinking about the movie long after I finished it.
I mean, it didn't really freak me out, except for like one part.
Mm-hmm.
And
does it involve a foot?
It does. And something in the foot.
Mm. Foot in mouth?
No.
No.
That's a bad disease, though.
That's what you have on a daily basis.
He thinks he's funny because sometimes I say funny, stupid stuff. But anyway, we're not talking about that.
Okay.
We're talking about the squid creature inside of her foot.
Yes.
Which, to me, was like the coolest part of the movie. But a lot of it felt kind of cliche.
Really?
Like most monster alien type movies.
Was this alien, though?
It was, well, a creature.
I mean, was it a creature? It was something. It was a parasite.
From the ocean.
From the ocean. Do we know if there's an alien?
We talk
parasite,
about
or do we know
crazy life forms
mm-hmm.
coming out, and that's usually what happens.
Well, she was the Liberato.
Mm-hmm.
Is that her name?
Mm-hmm.
She was studying to be an astrobiologist.
Yeah,
correct?
Which is the study of life on the planet, not aliens.
Yeah, not alien planet, on this planet, and how things can adapt and grow in incredibly harsh conditions and circumstances. And so I think when we talk about what it was in this movie, it wasn't like aliens or anything like that. I think it was something that evolved into a killer of sorts of what it was now. And you think, what could it evolve to next? Mm-hmm. Because for a lot of the movie, you're thinking we have a reboot of The Fog, and this thing is in the fog, and it's coming in the fog because that's kind of when all the mysterious things start to happen, is when they first see the fog.
Sorta.
It's not, though. It's not in the fog.
That's when the lady went out to the water and came back.
Yeah, it's
and
the
her
water.
husband went out into the water and came back because there's a bunch of weird jellyfishes on the land. And she steps in the jellyfishes. And then,
well, he was washing his hands the night before. Mm-hmm. It's like, wow, that's really soft.
Yeah.
Soft water. But when you're thinking, oh, he's on a bad trip because he just...
Because they take a bunch of drugs.
Took some edibles there. And you think, oh, he's losing it, But no, it turns out that these... organisms were inside the water. What did they do to you? Like, what do you call that?
They messed you up because the guy got some bad flu.
do you call that like a zombie? Were they zombies at that point?
Parasitic host.
Oh, that's good.
Boom.
I like
Parasitic host. Speaking of parasitic host, my favorite parasitic host movie, Alien. And right Aliens.
Talk about a movie that I do not enjoy as much as you.
Oh, I love it. Top 10.
How's that for a hook line to like alienate the majority of people? Because that's such a well-made, popular, good movie franchise, and I'm like, nah, I'll pass on it.
It's okay. Half of us know it's good.
So let me tell you some more things I liked about this movie. Okay, this movie right here, The Beach House, now streaming on Shudder. I love the ocean. I love the water. Mm-hmm. Yep. I grew up in the desert in New Mexico. I now live in Nebraska. Very non-tropical places. But I have visited the ocean many times, and I love it every time I go there.
The ocean's awesome.
It is my favorite place to be.
My spirit animal, the orca, comes in the ocean.
How dare you?
Yeah.
That's an inside joke that I am not happy about. So, any type of movie like this, I'm going to be interested in, and I'm probably going to like it more than the average movie setting because it's already interested me from the location and where it is. And then you add on, I think, a topic that hasn't been done a ton. Like I said, it's kind of comparisons to the Bay are going to happen. Aliens is going to happen, stuff like that. But it's not an alien.
Yeah.
We don't think anyway. So I don't know. To me, this is a part of horror that hasn't been done a ton.
I did like the ideas that it presented, but I thought the pacing was off near the end.
It's definitely a slow burn.
And the end was weird. I thought, like, disappears, like, into the ocean, like, just vanishes. Like, I was like, oh, it's a little weak for me, but overall, I gave it 3.5.
I gave it 4.5, almost a perfect 5 for me. It was a slow burn, and that's the only reason I didn't go a full 5 on it, was because of the pacing towards the end of the film. The final act, to me, was a bit slow. But other than that, I like slow burns. Some people can't
slow
stand
burns
them.
are good as long as the end pays off.
See, I thought the end did pay off when it finally got there. Like I said, it took some time to get there, but I enjoyed it when it did. And you know, one of the other things I like about this movie, and probably my biggest takeaway from this movie:
don't do drugs on the beach.
Always a good thing to remember. But it was.
Make sure you pee on your foot after you step on a jellyfish.
I'm trying to say something here, man.
We're listening.
Okay, Dr. Crane, thank you. This movie doesn't care about what you think is happening or what you see. Okay, it shows you what's out there. Okay, it shows you the fog, it shows you the water, it talks about it, it shows you what they turn into. It doesn't care about that. That's not what it's trying to do. It wants you to react to it. And it doesn't care how you react to it because it's going to be different. There are 4 main people in the movie. Each one of them reacted differently to this. That's what we care about. That's what the movie cares about, is how those characters... You're making a face. That's how what the movie cares about, is how those characters react to it and how we as a viewer react to those characters. The movie doesn't care, hey, this, we're showing these parasitic things coming up from the ocean floor. That's not the point of the movie.
The jellyfish.
the non-jellyfish jellyfish. That's not the point of the movie with this. The point of the movie is to make you react to the reaction.
I can see that.
Did I just blow your mind?
No, but I can see
react to the reaction of the 4 characters in the movie.
Isn't that what most good movies do?
No, like, think about this, okay? Think about it. A lot of times, the movie wants you to react to what is happening, not to the characters. It wants you to react to Jason Voorhees in Friday the 13th. It wants you to react to the alien in Aliens. It doesn't want you to react to how the characters...
Aliens are creepy and Ripley is queen.
Okay. It doesn't want you to react to how the characters are handling it and how they're reacting to it. Yeah, you're gonna like, oh, she shouldn't be doing that, or don't go there, or, stuff like that. But that's not the point of most movies. The point with this movie, I think, is to kind of make you think and make you react to that. I
can see it.
And I think that was one of the things I liked the most about it.
I also liked how the character was, the lead character wasn't as stupid as some in some movies. Like, she put an air tank in her mouth to try to survive.
Well, you can't be an astrobiologist by being an idiot. So
that's what they said to somebody at one point, I'm sure. I just wish there was more Weber in the movie because I thought he was great in the limited time that him and
he is good. He is good on there.
But I will say my favorite shot of the movie was when she's talking about her profession, and it's the study of life and the unknown that's out there. And there's like the close-up shot on the oysters that they're eating, and you see like the oyster like moving, and then it looks like there's something possibly in there, like like
how was that?
Coming up out of the oyster. Like that was my favorite shot of the movie.
Nice.
That had me hooked.
But
good. Then the ending, like I said, the pacing faltered off for me towards the end, which is why I give it 3.5. I liked it more than average, and I would probably watch it again. But at this point, I can't say yes, it's a 4, which is like one of my all-time favorites, or it's not a 5, which is perfection. Like at least not yet.
That's okay. We are allowed to disagree.
We are,
okay.
And so are you.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the
movie
if you saw it? Let us know in the comments below.
I think one thing we can agree on, though, in this movie, is you would recommend people check it out.
Yeah, if they like horror movies.
I would definitely recommend people seeing this. It's not, you said about the pacing, I said it's a slow burn. It's not going to be a fast-paced bloodbath type movie.
No, definitely
it's not a slasher. It's not anything like that. It takes its time, and it's kind of smart and it's sophisticated in how it goes about getting there. But yeah, if you're okay with that type of movie, definitely check it out.
It's better than a lot of slow burns out there.
It's better than The Lake House. Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, I was wondering where you were going with that. And it also is probably better, in my opinion. I haven't seen it, so this is highly biased and unsubstantiated. It's probably better than the other movie called The Beach House, because there's another movie called The Beach House, which isn't this movie.
What is it? A horror movie?
No.
Oh, okay. So I'm like, I've never heard of that movie.
It's not a horror movie. I can't tell you who's in it, but I saw the title when I was looking up photos for the movie. For Instagram, Beach House popped up, and it was not the Beach House.
Huh.
I will also tell you what the official rating I would give it. I know we've already
3.5.
Oh, hold on, 3.5 jellyfishes.
Oh, 3.5 jellyfishes
is my official rating.
Okay.
His official rating.
I'll go 4.5.
Is 4.5.
Snake-like creatures in my foot.
That's a lot to say.
4.5 tanks of oxygen.
4.5 edibles.
4.5 edibles. Definitely check it out though.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you said, let us know what you think about it in the comments below. And now you just knocked that off.
And it's currently streaming on Shudder.
It is on Shudder. It is a Shudder exclusive.
Streaming. Exclusive.
And I believe Shudder is still doing their free 30-day trial. So if you don't have Shudder,
with code Shudder 30, I think.
Or is it a shut-in?
I don't know.
It's easy to find. If you look it up, you can find the code for it.
Or you can get a week too, because they also do a week. But I would definitely take 30
Do
days.
the month over the 7.
Over 7.
But yeah. Check it out. Let us know what you think about it in the comments below. And
as always, remember, thanks for watching.